boys and girls. Today I'm going to read this story to you. It's not actually a story, it's a book called Apples Grow on Trees. And this kind of book gives facts and information. It doesn't have a character or things that happen to the character. It's all about real things in our world. And we call this kind of book nonfiction. Let me read it to you. Apples Grow on Trees. This book is written by Anne Rooney. You'll notice that there's no illustrator because all of the pictures in this book are photographs. Photographs are one of the things that give us a clue that this might be a nonfiction book. This is the table of contents. It's telling us all the different topics we're going to learn about in this book. What is an apple? Apples are firm fruit. They grow on trees. Lots of apples grow on each tree every year. Apples hang from the tree by their stems. Do you see this word here? It's got arrows pointing to parts of the picture. We call that a label. This label says stems. Growing the tree. An apple tree takes a long time to grow. It grows from a seed. This label says seed. It takes a few years before a tree begins growing apples. Growing apples. The apple tree grows flowers in spring. Bees take pollen between the flowers. This yellow stuff here is pollen, and this is pointing at a bee. Then the flower dies, and apple starts to grow behind the dead flower. The apple grows larger over the summer. This fuzzy part here says dead flower. Growing up. An apple tree needs water and sunlight to grow. It needs bees to visit the flowers. Spring frosts can kill the flowers. Then there will be no apples that year. Ready to eat. Large ripe apples are easy to pick. The stem is easy to snap when the apple is ripe. Pick the apple by twisting it. This arrow is pointing at the stem. Growing your own. It's easy to grow apple trees in the garden. Farmers grow apple trees in large orchards. Some insects lay eggs on young apples. The eggs hatch into maggots. They feed on the apples. Maggot. Shapes and sizes. Apples can be big or small. They can be red, yellow, green, or a mix of colors. Some apples are sweet. We eat these raw. Some apples are sour. We cook these. Sweet, sour. More apples one day. Unpicked apples fall to the ground. Animals eat some of these apples. Some apples will rot. The apple seeds fall on the soil. They grow into new apple trees. Good for you. Apples taste good. They make a healthy snack. Apples give us vitamins, fiber, sugar, and water. Apples can help keep us well. There's a saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Tasty. We eat most apples raw. Cooking apples are used to make apple pie, crisps, cake, and other goodies. Applesauce is another sweet treat. Apple pie, applesauce, apple juice. Apple juice tastes so good. And this is a glossary. Look at this picture. That's an apple that somebody's eaten. We call it an apple core.